Hello everyone. Today in this video, we are going to recap two sentence patterns we have learned in this term. One of them is subject plus verb plus adjective, and the other sentence pattern is it is because. Let's get started. First of all, let's take a look at the first sentence pattern, subject plus verb plus adjective. We can use this sentence pattern to describe an object or a person's characteristics, like how he or she looks like, or what type of person he or she is. Now let's take a look at the boy here. Here is a boy called Levi. We can use the adjective short to describe his height, just like what I have shown in the example sentence. Levi is short. In this sentence, Levi is the subject, the person whom we are describing. The word is the verb, and the word short is the adjective. After using the sentence pattern subject plus verb plus adjective to describe Levi's appearance, we can also make use of the other sentence pattern it is because to give reasons and add more details. Let's take a look at the boy here. Just now, we have used the adjective short to describe his height, isn't it? Levi is short. But if we want to enrich our content, we can add one more sentence. We can explain why Levi is short by saying it is because he is only 160 cm tall. So this sentence explains why Levi is short and enrich your content in the writing. After recapping the sentence patterns, now let's move on to take a look at our previous writing question and see how we can apply the sentence pattern in the writing question. In this writing question, you are asked to vote for the chairperson to represent your class. And also, you have to give me the reason why you want to vote for him or her. In other words, we have to describe our classmate in terms of the personality and appearance in this writing question. Also, we have to explain why the classmate is suitable for being the chairperson. Now, it's time for you to take out a piece of paper and a pen and get ready for the task. Now, imagine the student who you want to vote for is called Amy, and here are some descriptions about her. Please spend 10 seconds to think about the following questions. How can we use the sentence pattern subject plus verb plus adjective to describe Amy's personality? Next, how can we use the sentence pattern it is because to explain why Amy is helpful? Now, let's move on to check the answers. First of all, to describe Amy's personality, we can make use of the sentence pattern subject plus verb plus adjective, right? We can say Amy is helpful. Amy is the person whom we are describing. Is the verb, and helpful is the adjective. Also, when we want to talk about the reason, we can make use of the sentence pattern it is because. So, this time, we can say it is because she always helps me with my homework. This sentence explains why Amy is helpful. Let's move on to take a look at another example. Here are some descriptions about Andy. Now, please spend 10 seconds to think about the following questions. How can we use the sentence pattern subject plus verb plus adjective to describe Andy's personality? And how can we use it is because to talk about why Andy is considerate? Let's check the answers together. So first of all, to describe Andy's personality, we can say Andy is considerate. Andy is the subject, the person whom we are describing. Is the verb, and considerate is the adjective. And to explain why Andy is considerate, we can say it is because he always takes care of me. This sentence explains why Andy is considerate. Let's try one more question. Now, imagine the student who you want to vote for is Peter, And how can you make use of the sentence pattern subject plus verb plus adjective to describe his personality? And how can you make use of the sentence pattern it is because to talk about why Peter is responsible? Now, let's check the answers together. First of all, to describe Peter's personality, we can say Peter is responsible. Peter is the subject, is the verb, and responsible is the adjective. To explain why Peter is responsible, we can say it is because he always finishes his work on time. This sentence explains why Peter is responsible.